up, guys? It's your boy Boss Mac of BackToGaming.com, and we're back with another unboxing. This time around, we have the ASUS ROG Zenith 2 Extreme, and yes, it is the motherboard for the brand new third generation Ryzen Threadripper processors, which are available in 32 cores and 24 cores. There's really not a lot of information available right now. We do know the price, which is $1,399 and $1,999 respectively for the 24 core and the 32 core respectively. I think the names are TR3960X and the TR3970X. So those more information will be available in the coming days as per AMD. They'll probably brief us maybe next week or so. But anyways, the motherboards are here, and the boards will probably release at the same time as the motherboards, of course. That is later in the month. So here we have it right here. So I do have another one which we'll do another unboxing in another video. So this one will mainly focus on the ROG Zenith 2 Extreme. So as I have mentioned, there's not a lot of information available. As you can see, ASUS actually provided us with just this spec sheet. So there's really not a lot to go from here, but well, we're actually not allowed to talk about performance, but I don't really have my processor right now, which means that this is really not backwards compatible with first gen and second gen Threadripper. So yeah, so this is gonna be a visual unboxing, just gonna show you what's inside, how the motherboard looks, and we'll probably try the RGB lights. I do have a demo connector in here. So with that being said, let's get started. This video is brought to you by Converge. Experience better with the Philippines' first pure end-to-end fiber connection with Converge. Experience better. And a PC by Schneider Electric. Save yourself from data loss and protect your gaming PC with a standard of legendary reliability. Life is on with APC. So quick notes about the third gen Threadripper. They will be available in 24 core and 32 core options, which are the TR3960X and the TR3970X respectively. The TR3960X is 24 core 48 thread part, will have a base clock of 3.8 GHz with 4.5 GHz boost, and the 32 core 64 thread TR3970X will have its base clock a bit lower at 3.7 GHz, but with the same turbo boost at 4.5 GHz for single threaded applications. More information will be revealed in the coming days, but right now this is what they're revealing aside from pricing, which is $3099 for the 3960X and $1999, basically $1999, $2,000 for the 3970X. For the TRX40 chipset, we have a total of 88 PCIe lanes, 72 are usable. The processor provides 56 PCIe Gen 4 lanes, while the TRX40 chipsets add another 32. So here we have the ROG Zenith 2 Extreme, very familiar box. Most of the ROG boards will have this packaging right here. The difference mostly will be from probably the size and the marketing bullets. As you can see right here, PCIe Gen 4 TRX40. So as we've mentioned in the CPU slide, the motherboard data, this has up to I think 72 available PCIe Gen 4 bandwidth. It has a lot of possible connectivity, so I can't wait to see how the board looks like inside. So we do have an idea right here, but this pretty much is the same thing right from the spec sheet that they sent. So what do we have right here? So Wi-Fi 6 AX200, a Quansha 10G LAN. We have I think there is also an Intel LAN somewhere here. We'll see that inside. So there we have the back of the box. We have the front. So opening this up, we have, oh, you smart mother fudger. So that's Mark from ASUS. So he likes to poke fun around, likes to have fun. So put you to the side, Mark. What is this adhesive? I will leave you right there. So this is the motherboard right here. This is the ROG Zenith 2 motherboard. So we'll take this out. So for those just jumping around, this picture is not included. He's cool like that. I was just explaining. So we'll put this to the side and show you what's in the accessory compartments. So this looks like it has little boxes inside. No, it's just dividers and flaps. So what we'll do is I'll take out each and every one of the whatever inside and then put it back. So let's start with this one. I think this is the documentation. So what we have right here is the cable mod vouchers. You get 20% off. Cable mod order. We have, oh, fan extension card too. Looks really big. One, two. We'll see that in the other boxes and compartments. Coaster right here. The sticker sheet. This is really nice. So most of these you really don't end up putting in your board. The ones you do use for your board right here are the battery covers, and we have some fan labels over here. They only have two, which is like, you know, most people, like with this one, they would use a 360 millimeter or 280. This one really would not suffice. We have the cable labels right here. I mean, really not labels, just colored stickers. So anyways, we have, they usually tuck in the badge right here, so it is not here, so I don't feel anything. So there is the manual right here. So we'll put this inside, so fast forward. And we put it back, but before that, we reveal what's underneath, and we have the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antenna right here. So this is Wi-Fi AX200, Wi-Fi 6 AX200. So yeah, it's a single antenna, and we also have right there, which is 4 SATA cables, not sleeved. I'm not opening that up, so we'll save that for our written review. So as for the review, we'll probably not get to review this anytime soon. The Philippine representative for AMD really doesn't provide us samples on day one, and that's really makes things like these very complicated. So we're opening up the other compartment, and we have this. It's a multi-bit screwdriver. So let's check that out. But this is the first time I have seen ASUS actually include a screwdriver in their motherboard. So we have the bit right here, really long. Oh, it's like it's just a bit with no end. And then we have another bit right there, which is a Phillips screw. And then the one included is also a Phillips head right there. So this is made of metal, which is really nice. Nice and hard, so nice. I'm thinking if this can unscrew this, but it probably won't, because these are hex screws right here, and this is Allen, so too bad. Anyways, we'll put this to the side. And then what else do we have? So we have some thermal probes, a total of 3 thermal probes. So what you do is you connect this to the thermal headers on the motherboard, and you just basically place this wherever you want to monitor actual temperatures in your motherboard, behind your motherboard, on top of your GPU, one of your radiators, one of your fans, those kinds of things. So nifty addition if you really want to collect that kind of data. So anyways, we have curious looking connector, but we did see, there it is, we did see there is a extension card, I mean an external fan header. So what do they call it? I forgot the name. So it is included right here. So it is a fan extension card. So does it mount anywhere in the motherboard? I cannot see where it mounts. We'll check that out. We'll explore it probably later on. So anyways, there is the fan header extension card. And this cable connects to this area. I think it is for power right there. So we have a pair of sleeved SATA cables, non-sleeve cables, also a pair. The driver installation USB drive. So most of ASUS high-end motherboards will have some sort of USB drive for drivers. I mean, it will have one, but probably, I'm not checking this out, but I think they did open this up. Oh yeah, it is open. Oh ho, so it is a bit more customized than before. The ones we did see from the earlier, I think it's the Rampage, they do have like a little crystal USB. And here we have, again, checking out this thing. Oh, so it is a node extension. So ASUS Node basically is a proprietary technology where cases, accessories can interact with the motherboard. So it may provide control or monitoring software, those kinds of things. So basically a pass-through right here would add support for this card as well. So again, back to the box, we have RGB extension headers right there. And then we have the Q connector. So just fast forward through the section. And we move on to the other area. So I think this one is the DIMM2, which is ROG's expandable proprietary slot, and it is. And inside we have the riser and some turbo pads for cushions. I think it's just pads, adhesive cushions for your M.2 drives. And last up in this area, we have the metallic emblem logo. It's a sticker, so you can stick this in your case. I placed mine on my PlayStation 4. Don't ask. And we have a bunch of M.2 headers over here, as well as mounting screws. I think these are mounting screws for that controller, but I can't seem to find where it lines up in this motherboard, which is really killing me out of curiosity. Anyways, we move on to the motherboard itself. So that has been the box for the Zenith 2 Extreme. So put it right there, and here we have the Zenith 2 Extreme with Mark's glorious photo right there. So let me just peel this off. I don't know what kind of adhesive we use. It's really sticky, so that's ruining the slot cover. So this one is TRX4 socket. It is not compatible with the older TR4 socket. What that means is you cannot drop in your old Gen 1 Ryzen Threadripper or Gen 2 Ryzen Threadripper, the 2990WX, 2950, or the 1950X, those kinds of things. So what AMD tells us is they really need to socket break to implement some new things, and basically they have this right here. So this one, I think ASUS has an OLED screen right here as the back of the box mentioned. So for those who may be skipping, as I mentioned, ASUS has not provided any information aside from what we have in the box. So aside from what AMD has told us, prices and clock frequencies for their Threadripper 3rd Gen CPUs, we really don't know anything about what these boards has. So anyways, again, this motherboard is the ROG Zenith 2 Extreme. We have the socket right here, quad channel memory support. I think this supports up to DDR4800. By default, it supports 3200, which is really nice. So it has DIMM2 support. There is a lot of PCIe lanes here, Gen 4. So I think there's a total 72 usable. So motherboards maker can freely use whatever they want. I am not sure how many power paces we have for this one. I'm checking out the specs, but there's really nothing included. Anyway, so doing a manual count, I think some of the parts are covered. But anyway, so there's the motherboard. We'll probably end with some close-up shots so you guys can appreciate the motherboard's other features. So again, 72 PCIe lanes, 56 from the CPU. I think there's the remaining ones are from the chipset itself. So this motherboard has a lot of connectors right here because there's no area here. So I would appreciate if they actually angle this one, but I don't know. So anyways, what else is of interest here? So we have a lot of switches, DIY switches here. So we have, does it say flex key? What does this do? Flex. So we have the start button right here and a lot of DIY switches. We have, I think this is ALC1220 complemented by another ESS Saver Hi-Fi DAC. And then definitely there's lighting, so we'll try to make this light up. And if you look closer, there's like 2 fans inside there in the VRM cooler. And over at the back, we'll run this down a bit later on, but there's your initial shot of the rear I/O. Then we also have another cooler on the PCH over here. So that's pretty much it. So M.2, where are you hiding? So this probably gets removed. So you can pop this off, and then there's probably M.2 in there, and then another pair of M.2. So probably total of 4. And I did notice there's another one right here. So making that 5. Or ASUS does have, okay, so they tend to use the ones from the Maximus, like this one whole spread, but I don't think that's the case in this one. For SATA, we have a total of 8. We have USB 3.1 front panel headers over here. And I think that's pretty much it. So we'll try to make this light up and see how it looks like. So here we have the lights for the ROG Zenith 2. So you can see right here. So we have Aura Sync at the side. So this is using a demo light. So we'll probably plug this at a case so just to see what it's like. So we don't have lighting on the DIMM slots on the socket area. What we do have is on the PCH, the South Bridge, and at the I/O shroud right here. So there is an OLED screen, and it is so much better than what we've seen in the past. It's full color. That's pretty much like what they have with the Ryuo and the Ryujin color cooler. So we also have this infinity glass effect right here for the I/O shroud. You also have the lighting for the audio jacks. And this one is really intense if you stare at it directly. So not so intense from this side, but it does light up. As you can see right here at the lower part. Really lights up, really bright. So the flex key, again, I really don't know what the flex key is. I might have missed that on previous releases, but like from what social media's made flex, the word flex out of me. All right, flex ring. Yeah, that kind of thing. So nice prism effect on this one, on this side, as you can see right there. So just gonna grab some beauty shots with this one installed inside a case. Again, no processor, no cooler, just the board, just to show you guys what it looks like. So that has been it for our brief unboxing of the ROG Zenith 2 Extreme, ASUS's top-end motherboard for the TRX40 chipset. Again, there is a ROG Strix version. We'll check that out in a future video, and hopefully we'll get to pop some reviews out there as well. So with this one, we'll just keep it light, show you guys what it looks like, what's inside the box, and that's pretty much it. So if you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe. And once again, this has been your boy Boss Mac. See you at the next video. Peace.